the last 4 weeks? I mean, like, we obviously have a million football questions, but what's the last 4 weeks been like for you since you got the starting job? Just campus life, that kind of thing.
It's definitely surreal. It's kind of a crazy feeling for sure. But I'm trying everything that I can to just keep the main thing, and trying to focus on ball as much as I can. And there's a lot of external factors, but that's the main goal here is just to keep winning. And that's the mindset that I have, is just to keep going in every week, attacking and getting better. So. A little bit more than before, but I mean, I try. I'm not trying to draw attention to myself, so just trying to stay locked in and stay focused on football. So.
Do you have siblings or friends that make sure you don't get too swelled?
Oh, absolutely. I talked about this with my mom the other day. My sisters do a great job of keeping me grounded and keeping me humble for sure. And they'll give me some crap about some things, but they're also my biggest supporters, and I'm so thankful for them. And they without them I wouldn't be where I'm at today. So very thankful for them for sure.
A lot of your coaches play kind of like work ethic. Where did that come from? Have you always been like that?
I think that's just just being pushed by my peers. Since getting here, and then obviously before, I've had great coaches and great role models in my life, my entire life. Whether it's my parents or just high school coaches, all that kind of stuff. I've always had a great supporting cast with just growing up and with football and just life in general. So I'm very appreciative of my parents for first and foremost, because they know that. This is an exciting opportunity, but like I said, they do everything in their power to keep me level-headed. So that I'm very thankful for them for sure.
We heard a little bit about you leading walkthroughs of the bridges and stuff. What made you decide to do that with your other players?
Absolutely, I think that was we did that a lot I did that a lot, especially during the spring, just with the freshmen, and trying to just make sure that everybody understands what's going on. And you don't want to be the guy out on the field that doesn't know what's going on, and then you get cussed out by your coaches. Like, that's not a great look for yourself, and you just want to be ready at all times. And I think that's really helped. I mean, I think this freshman class has done a really great job this year, and I think just everybody's done a great job of just understanding what this offense is made of. And I mean, defensively too, I think everybody's just really stepped up into those roles, whether or not that's come from an injury or just working during camp and winning a spot. So.
After the game, when I had asked you about the single-game freshman record for the quarterback, you didn't really want to talk about the accolades. You focused a little bit more on the plays you did leave out there. But was there a moment where you sort of let that sink in and realized what you just accomplished?
Yeah, absolutely. There was a brief moment just thinking about it where it's everything you ever dream of, but you're happy with it, but you don't really sit on it. You kind of just time to move on and time to grow and time to get better. And like I said, it's great, but just want to keep winning. And there's a lot we have to clean up, and there's a lot I have to clean up. And that's what we're doing this week. Just working to get better and get ready for Stanford.
Mason, over the last month, there's been a lot of people that pointed out that it was your only Power 4 recruiting offer. I'm just curious if you reflect back on your recruitment, just why do you think you kind of flew so under the radar?
It's a great question. A part of me wants to say I don't know, but I think a part of it is where I'm from. And Oregon, Ohio. Not too many people know what Oregon, Ohio is. I tell people I'm from Oregon, and they think it's the state. So it's definitely a part of that. But it's just, I think that was a big role in that. But I'm appreciative of what Pitt did for me and what they're doing for me right now. And I think that's a testament to the coaching staff, especially Coach Bell and Coach Dews, just having that trust and that belief in me to come find me and take a kid out of a small town in Ohio. And I'm very appreciative and blessed, and gonna continue to try and prove everybody wrong. So.
Some of your teammates have described you as just having a big maturity, or a big set. He's a grown man. Being a freshman, do you ever feel like you're a freshman, or do you kind of just like you're going with it and it's just?
Yeah, absolutely. I think there are times where I have those freshman moments, and that's the part where I'm the most hard on myself, because I expect better of myself and just want to be the best possible, put myself in the best possible situations to succeed. And there are times where it's shown that I am a freshman, but I try and move past that and try and outgrow those things and just try and get better every week. So I'm just going to keep putting my head down and keep getting to work and trusting my guys to help me out.
Mason, you mentioned the other members of your class. How has it helped you that some of those players are also making impacts and counted on?
Absolutely. I think that's a huge confidence booster for those guys and for myself as well. And, seeing those guys, I mean, you're always happy to see other people succeed, but when it's those guys that you came in with and you're so close with, I think that's also just a big testament to how hard this group has worked as a whole, and even as a freshman class. I mean, you look at guys like Josh Gurrier and Sean Lee defensively, who are just absolutely balling out right now and stepping up in a big way. And then offensively, I mean, I think Boosie's playing really well right now. He's really flipped the switch and he's doing a great job. So I think that just it helps and it motivates everybody else to to want to have to step up and be in a big role and help in any way that they can. Absolutely, I think he's just done a phenomenal job of just understanding what we do in this offense and playing to his strengths. And I think that's such a crucial thing for us. Dealing with Dez and just how he's been with some limited carries at times because of his injuries. But Boosie's just stepped up in such a huge way, and he's taken a really big step since camp of just understand to put his head down and gain us some yards, and when to try and extend and make a play. And it's just, I mean, he's done a phenomenal job with that, and I'm looking forward to seeing him grow as well.
It probably wasn't even your first start. Probably wasn't even over before speculation started about the transfer portal and other teams wanted to come in and poach you away from Pitt. Just that's just reflective of the world we live in with college athletics. And I'm curious, just if any of that chatter gets back to you, just how do you kind of manage that?
I try and block that out as much as I can. I'm focused on what we're doing right now, and just trying to go win an ACC championship and just taking it week by week. All that other stuff, that doesn't really matter to me. I'm just, like I said, I'm here to win games, and it's I love this. I love these guys. I love this place, and I'm focused on what we're doing right now.
Against NC State, obviously the big turning point was in the third quarter. You guys put up a bunch of points, but the defense shut them out that same quarter. What kind of boost does it give the whole team? You watch the defense, especially with all the injuries, go out and shut them out for a quarter while you guys keep topping up points?
Absolutely. I think that's such a crucial thing, is just the momentum aspect of football. And it's something you can't really measure, but it's real. I think it's a very real thing. And when the defense gets stops and the defense is forcing turnovers and making a lot of plays, that gives you that excitement to go out on the field and, hey, let's go score, not only for us, but let's do it for the defense, let's do it for the team. Like this is, they're playing their butts off right now. Let's go let's go make a play for the defense. And it's when we can put that together and just play as one unit, I think we can be really special for sure. And I think that was like what you said, what happened in the third quarter against NC State. We kind of all just started putting it together, and I'm just happy we came out with a dub.
Okay, so what's the next step for you as you look back at tape and said there were things you want to correct?
I think a big thing for me is just knowing when to extend plays and when to just take what the defense has given me. I think there are times where I try and do a little bit too much, and I have to work on that. But the coaches do a great job of getting on me about that, and they're pushing me to be better, and it's just something that we're gonna have to take week by week and just improve on as much as we can. And I think we'll be ready for Stanford for sure.
What's your relationship with Eli been over this last month? I mean, it kind of seems like maybe some awkwardness would be inherent to a situation like that, or is he been a resource for you?
Oh, Eli's been great. I mean, this for him, that's such a tough situation, and he's handled it so well, and he's just done such a great job with me, just trying to help me in any way that he can. And I'm so appreciative of him for sure. And it's a testament to who he is, and not only the type of player he is, but the type of person he is. And I'm so thankful to share a room with these guys. I think they've all done such a great job of just trying to help me, put me in the best situations to succeed. And Eli's no different. He's really been a huge help for me for sure. A really great resource.
You mentioned winning an ACC championship. Can
That's a great question. I think it's just it helps the morale in the locker room. After wins, like everybody's excited, and you're looking forward to next week and just trying to and having another opportunity to go win. So I think that's just a big thing for us. I mean, we've always had these high aspirations of going to win an ACC championship and going to the college football playoff. But it starts with the next week, and we got to go 1-0 this week. And I mean, you can't look past anybody. This is a great football team, and they're really well coached and disciplined, and they're talented. So we gotta go out and get the job done this weekend.
You said your sisters have been keeping you humble. How many sisters do you have?
I have two sisters. One lives out in Seattle, who is actually going to be able to make it to the game this weekend, so that'll be awesome. And then another one that lives in Chicago. I talk to them every week, and they're so, like I said, they're so supportive of me and just how this year has been. But they like to crack jokes at me, and like I said, keep me grounded, because there's a lot of outside talk and all that kind of stuff, and it's a lot. But it's this. I signed up for this, and it's my job to handle it. But they help me out in any way that they can, and I'm so appreciative of that for sure.
I'm assuming they're both older than you?
Yes, yeah, I'm the youngest of four, so yeah. My oldest sister, her name is Alyssa, and the next one is Sammy.
How have you noticed your relations grow with your wideouts over these first few games you've been a starter? Have you noticed timing and just know where they are on the field, know how to get the ball as best you can?
Absolutely. I think we've always had a great relationship, just from workouts in the summer and all that kind of stuff. But I think it makes my job so much easier with the fact that they have such high confidence in me and such trust and belief, and that makes such a big difference, and that raises my confidence for sure. And I think just being able to distribute the ball in any way that I can, and trusting those guys to go make plays. I mean, they're every single one of our receivers are playmakers, and it makes my job a heck of a lot easier. So it's easy to build that confidence when you have such good players around you, for sure.
What are defenses telling you? I mean, have you noticed anything common about how teams are defending you and this offense and how the past 4 weeks?
We've gotten a couple different looks the past couple of weeks, and I'm just trying to watch as much film as I can, just be ready for whatever the defense throws at us. I mean, we've gotten a lot of man, and then a lot of deep zone. I mean, they're playing everything against us, and we just try and find our ways to counter that, and just trying to just adjust on the fly, honestly. So if we see something in film and then they come out with a completely different coverage, just trying to figure out how to stop or how to counter that, and just keep putting up points.
Anything else? Mason, thank you.
Awesome. Appreciate it, guys.